Hello. In this video, we're just going to do a very basic rotation animation, and we're going to record a video so that we can share our work. So go to Window, Animation, and we'll click on Animation for right now. I'm going to drag this window to the bottom, and we can grab our plant or whatever object we've got. And over here, to begin animating plant 1, create an animator and an animation clip. So over here, press create, and we're gonna title our animation plant 1 rotation, or whatever your animation is gonna be. Make it like a little bit descriptive. And then I want to, in the assets, and I'm just gonna create a new folder called anims, and all my animations will go here in case I want to reuse them later. You'll see that down here you've got this like record button and this timeline pops up. The first thing you want to do down here in order for it to work is press the record button. You want to wiggle it a little bit in order to get that first keyframe here that you see, and then just like select another spot on the timeline, and as long as you've got it recorded, you can go to the Y axis and drag it and then press play, and obviously it's going very fast. You can also grab the first keyframe, copy that, and put it back over here if you want it to loop. So it's sort of like woo, 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 woo. And then to slow it down, you can just like grab all of them and spread it out a bit. And then Alt scroll wheel will bring it back together. I'm gonna get rid of the last keyframe because I don't want it to do that swinging motion. And then I'm gonna move this over a bit because I want it to move a little bit slower. And actually I will add that other keyframe. Yeah, it's sort of eerie looking. And yeah, really, so as long as it's recorded wherever you like place this, and then you can like move the object or the camera, but we're on the object right now. I could create like another animation called cam anim that like zooms in while the piece is moving maybe. And then if you click on this here, you go to curves and play around with easing. Cool, so I'll go into my anims and add another animation. So create animation, and I'm gonna call this one cam anim, and drag that and drop it onto my main camera. And so that's dealing with this view right here. Right here you can change the aspect ratio of your camera. So this one is gonna go to Instagram, so I'm just gonna do 1080 by 1080. And find a starting point. Okay, I need to decrease the fog a little bit. Rendering, lighting. Take my lighting and just put it up next to my inspector so I can keep messing with it if I need to. And then environment. See the fog here. Density, I'm gonna take that down.
Okay, so we have finished our animation. Everything looks good. So now we want to take a recording so that you can get it to me, or you can put it in your portfolio. So here I did a little bit more work. I just added some like transparent materials, and then I added some textures that I found online as well. And there's only those 2 animations that we like included, and it looks pretty good to me. So now we want to go to window package manager. Instead of packages in project, go to any registry here, put recorder, install. Okay, once that is done, we can exit now insert package manager, and I believe it should show up in with Windows, General, Recorder, and Record Window. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna put it right over here. And just a reminder that in the game view, that's what it's recording. So you can like select whatever aspect ratio you want, whatever makes sense for your project and where you're posting it. When you start recording, it will put it in the play mode, and then when you stop recording, if you have this checked, it should exit to play mode. Playback, constant, target FPS 30. Recording mode manual, so let's keep it like that. Add a recorder, so cool. You can do like an image sequence if you want like make a PNG out of it. Just the audio, animation set. I'm ready to go for movie. You can select a different camera. That's cool. So just game view. Output resolution, 1080 by 1080. Encoder, Unity and media encoders tool, codec, H.264, MP4, encoding quality, high, go show, include audio. I don't have any audio, so I'm just gonna uncheck that. File name, plant 1, and over here you can do take. Take is like take 1, take 2, take 3. So it'll like number them for you. So that's cool if you take multiple videos. And path, we're gonna hit this in. You're gonna go to your project folder, or you could click on those 3 dots and decide where you want this. Yeah, so you should be good to go. Now really all you do is you press play, and then you press stop when you want it to stop. So I'm gonna press play. And it might look like it's running slow, maybe, but I think it's just because it's recording. Okay, so I press stop, and just go double check to make sure it's in the folder that you saved it in. Yeah, let's look at it from the top. Pretty good. Cool, so this is all basically made from scratch except for the texture on the mushrooms. And yeah, it doesn't take very long to make something pretty cool using Gravity Sketch and Unity. So next step, we'll just like build a whole world. I've got another project here that has VR head tracking and like movement set up. And another way to record a video is to get a 360 video so people could scroll around and look around. And so when you're in the recorder, in order to do that, just add a movie recorder, and in the game view, you just switch it to 360 view, and then the camera will just be main camera. And we're gonna set the output dimensions to 4096. Height is going to be 2048, and then cube map size is going to be 2048. And uncheck record in stereo. And I'm not going to include audio here because I don't need to. And then that's good. Quality high is nice. And then same for the other video recording. You just do the file name. I'll call it Sculpture Garden. Cool. Path, we'll just put it in, and then we just press play. Cool. So it ran a little slow while I was recording, but I'm looking at the video now and it's running just fine. So if it feels a little laggy during recording, then that's totally okay. So yeah, it looks distorted like this. So what we can do is we can go ahead and download the spatial media metadata injector. The link is going to be provided. Spatial media metadata injector. Just download for whatever computer you're using. Click to open your 360 video. So it's asking if my video is spherical, 360, if it's stereoscopic, meaning it's sort of like holographic. So mine is 360 because we use 360 camera. And then you can tap if it has spatial audio, but mine is just this top one. So let's open up our video and select the right option and inject metadata. And I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And cool, it's successfully saved. So I'll exit out of that. So making sure I open up the injected video. Cool, so I should be able to click and drag. And I can look around the scene as the video plays. So yeah, when you're recording, because I was recording in headset, you might want to like keep your head pretty still so it's easy to sort of like navigate. So cool. I think this would be a good way to share our work in class. So maybe we'll do it this way.